morning, and yo, I'm gonna show you what's going on. We cooking it up. Said too much. Here she go. Oh, here she go.
Can you see me? My head is kind of cut off. Hold on, let me scooch
Girl, I see it all, girl. I see beauty. No.
I got 3 of them, so I had some things to do. So I'm here.
Hey, we can turn this thing into a therapy session. You want to talk? Girl, you talk.
Listen, I got therapy twice a week, so I think I'm good on that. But
you good? All right. Hey, let me know now. You know I'm here for you.
Yeah.
So I want to say thank you for doing this interview. I appreciate you and your time. I mean, you popping. You popping. So it's an honor to be here, girl.
I mean, thank you. But thank you for the compliment.
Hey, man, no problem, man. Hey, I'm just speaking facts.
You are so sweet. I appreciate that. You know, it's interesting how I can have that many followers and fans, and you know, I just did that. I was just kidding, but
I saw it. I ain't gonna, we ain't gonna talk about it now.
Yeah, honestly, sometimes it's like I'm not the celebrity, so I'm not hearing about how I'm popping. I'm just here to do my job. I'm not trying to be popping, but thanks for saying it.
Oh no, hey, it be like that when you popping. You be like, yeah, I do a little something, you know.
Right.
Don't downplay yourself, girl. You a queen and you winning.
I appreciate that. I really do.
And you're a good mom too, so you're doing it all.
Oh yes. It's busy over here.
So how do you balance all of that with your YouTube and the kids, everything just like boom, boom?
I mean, honestly, well, more recently over this year, you know, with quarantine and everything, I just give all glory to God. But my parents, I mean, they're keeping my kids throughout the day, you know, so that they're not in daycare or school or anything. You know, I work, my husband works. So having parents helping, I got to be honest, that's the only way I'm making it through. With God, of course. But whew, if I didn't have my parents, I wouldn't be able to put out any content, to be honest.
Oh, that's what's up, man. So shout out to the hubby for doing what he do best. Shout out to everybody over there, man. Shout out to the whole family. Hope all is well.
Thank you.
Yo, they crazy in these comments. Tread lightly.
What they talking about?
I'm sorry, they talking about tread lightly. She got a husband. I'm like, no.
They are a mess.
Oh gosh. Okay. So let's get into it, man. I see you got 500,000 subscribers on the YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Almost. I mean, if we're gonna be exact, I'm at 499. So you know what I'm saying? We're almost there. I'm excited.
Girl, you round that thing up, you right there.
I know that's right. Round it up. You know, you remember in high school, you want them to round that grade up. So let's round up the subscriber number.
Right. That's what's up. So like, how did you do it? Like, how did you get in it? Damn.
I asked that, and I was thinking, I'm like, I wonder what to say because I don't feel like there's an exact formula. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like it depends on, number one, the type of content. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell a person who does hair tutorials how to do it. You know, but with celebrity news, I will say, sorry, I'm getting notifications. With celebrity news, I feel like the way I did it was consistency. Like when I first started, it was January 3rd, 2018, when I started Daytime Tea Time. So that's a little over 2 years ago, right?
Right.
But the actual channel, I started when I was in college, maybe 2012. I had like 2 videos on it. I remember I did the So Gone challenge. You remember that? And
right.
Did that, you know, for fun, whatever year that was. And then my cousin, he got called on stage and sang with Patti LaBelle, and it was like a moment. So I threw that on YouTube, like, look at my cousin singing. That was back, oh geez, what year was that? I want to say 2012, between 2012 and 2014. And I never touched the channel again until 2018. I just kind of went back, revamped it, and I was like, you know what? I want to try this YouTuber thing. I had a friend on YouTube who told me, she's
Right.
like, you can do it. I think you can do it. You know, she taught me about making your titles and your thumbnail, and she taught me that beginning stages, and I kind of just took it and ran with it. I started with daytime television shows. So that's how I got the name Daytime Tea Time, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, you know, being a stay-at-home mom, I will watch, let's say, the Steve Harvey Show, The Real, The View. I'm trying to think, honestly, any daytime television show. I would watch it as a stay-at-home mom, and I had so many thoughts and commentary about it. And when I started Daytime Tea Time, I'm like, I'll just talk about those shows because people are at work. They don't know what happened. I'm home. I'm going to tell them what happened. You know what I mean? So that's how I started it. I wasn't on camera. I had my little microphone. I got it right here, actually.
Uh-oh.
I had this little microphone right here.
Right.
I still use it sometimes. And, you know, I would just say what I think. You know, all right, you guys, today on The Real, this is what Tamara said. This is what Lonnie said. You know, I started off that way. And it brought a lot of fans. But then I noticed everybody else wanted to know about Beyonce or, you know, Drake or Cardi B. So then I branched out and made it like higher celebrity news channel rather than just daytime television. That makes sense?
Right. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So yeah, that was in January 3rd, 2018, to be exact. And from there, I never stopped. You know, I went from off camera to on camera. I built this studio, and, you know, the rest is history.
Man, salute to you.
Yeah.
So what my thing is, with your videos, with your thumbnails and your clickbait and your caption to make people click on it, what's some good, how do you come up with your captions?
My captions be so messy sometimes. It really depends. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Let's say it's an Instagram live. If I screen record somebody's Instagram live about them talking about somebody, my title's gonna be simple. So-and-so dragged so-and-so. So-and-so went off on so-and-so. For me, what works for my channel is getting them in there. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if they're in there, I'm telling you what happened. But I feel like if I was to say, try to give an example. Drake had a conversation with Cardi B and they discussed Beyonce. Like, ain't nobody clicking that. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's really just, it's no different than Burger King. That juicy burger, you see it on the commercial, you get there and it's a flat patty. Like, except for with me, there's no flat patty. It's still gonna it's still gonna be entertaining, but with people, you know how we are. We're very visual. We're very like, what's going on? So that's how I titles. And then with the thumbnails, it's simple. Pictures of the people. You know, the most attractive, entertaining thing to get them in there. And, you know, with the title, may seem messy, may seem crazy, but once you get in there, I'm not acting messy and crazy.
Right. I like that though. I like that because I look up to you on how you do your YouTube thing. So, you know, I'm trying to get to your level, you know, so you're like my mentor unofficially. So I'm learning.
I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah, girl, you touching folks out here. You got people motivated.
I didn't know, but I appreciate that. I mean, I hear it from my subscribers, but I got to be honest, it hits differently when it's content creators. You know what I'm saying? Because we all know the real hard work it takes. Like, people will watch a 10-minute video from me and not realize that took between 5 to 8 hours to edit, and edit. So I appreciate that. I appreciate you saying that.
Right. So yeah, I'm watching you. I'm trying. You know, I just started my YouTube, so I was so excited to interview you. I was like, yes, got it right here in front of me. Now I can ask all the questions in the world.
Any questions? I'm here for it. I'm an open book. Go ahead.
So how did you build your subscribers on YouTube?
I know when I first started, I wish I can remember the name of the group. I hate that I can't remember it. Maybe I'll send it to you. You can put it in the comment section. But there was a Facebook group of women. Oh, I think it was the Real Women of YouTube or something like that.
Right.
And, I actually had a family vlogging channel before, which is me, my kids, my husband, which is not available anymore. That is all privated. But I had that channel, you know, just for fun when I first had my kids. But I was in that Facebook group where ladies would just send links to each other. Hey, support me, I'll support you. And I kind of was already in there. So I utilized that some in the very beginning, maybe for like the first 3 months, I would say. So I know that was part of my boost. And then, like I mentioned to you, I had a friend who did YouTube, and her name is Layla Lynn. She's the one that suggested I do it. So she shared like a couple of my videos within those first, you know, 6 months or so. So that helped, having somebody share me and, you know, tell people about me. And then honestly, from there, it was consistency. Like, I kid you not. What did I say? I said January 3rd, 2018. My daughter, my youngest daughter, was like 4 months old. So I was just with the baby, making videos, sleeping, you know, kids, husband, making videos. Like, it was like all day, every day.
Right.
To be honest, because I had like some postpartum depression. So it really kept me busy. But I put out a video almost every day for the first year, or every other day for the first full year. So when you want people to know you, they have to see you often. That's just how it works.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's my next question. I was going to ask you, how often do you need to drop a video on YouTube when you're just now creating your YouTube?
When you're just now creating, I gotta be honest, at least 3 to 5 times a week. You know, I was a hustler. I did every day. Like, if there was a story, I didn't miss it. If it wasn't a story, I made it into one, meaning I would make it interesting. Like, for instance, I remember when Cardi B, everybody thought she was pregnant. Looking at her Instagram every day, just hoping to see a glimpse of a baby bump or something. You know what I mean? So I feel like me and other YouTubers were like, oh, look, she's pregnant. You can tell here. And then I'll talk about her career for like 6 minutes. So you have to be creative. And I mean, that's what celebrity news. I'm not sure what everybody's niche is, but you got to make it creative. If everybody's talking about the same topic, you got to try to make it different. But time-wise, I would say 3 to 5 times a week, people got to see you, just like you go to work 5 days a week. If you want to get that money, if you want to get that exposure, if you want to, whatever it is, consistency. People say that all the time, and it sounds so consistency, but that's real. Now, once you get all your fan base, depending on how loyal everybody is, you can drop a video whenever you want.
Right.
You know?
Okay. So when you start making money off YouTube, that's the big boy question right there. So, like, that money talk. Any views?
It's break.
Video to start making money.
Say it again. It literally went out. I think you said, how many views does it take to make money?
People are calling my phone. It's going crazy over here.
Okay, so how many? Such a hard question to answer. I think you said, how many views until you start making money?
Right. The collectively, or say for instance, you drop 4 videos, 1 video is doing good. I'll use myself for an example. I got maybe 2, 3, 4 videos up or something like that. 1 video probably have over 300 and something views.
Right.
1 27 and 1 have 29. If that one that has 300 and something views keep going up, does that 1 video can get me paid if the other ones are not doing as good as that one?
Of course. Honestly, it's any video or collectively. You know what I mean? The one with the lower amount of views makes you, I don't know, let's just say $10. You get another one that you $, that gives you some money. It's like all your videos. Do you know what I'm saying? But talking about, like,
can you hear me?
It's breaking up a little bit.
The phone froze. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but it just sounds choppy a little bit.
All right, what about now? Let me put my phone on silent.
No, that.
You can hear me now?
Try to say something. Perfect. Yeah. So I was saying it's really just cumulatively that you'll make all your money. But yes, video by video, you'll make money. But I have to be honest, the significant amount of money that you want to see is once you get your videos in the thousands. When your videos are in the hundreds, it's just not going to make that much money because the way YouTube works is they pay you per the 1,000 views. I want to say sometimes it could be, let's say $3 every 1,000 views or $5 every 1,000 views. Depends. No, it depends. Every 1,000 views, you get a certain dollar. So you got to think about it. If a person has 50,000 views or views, and provided people watch the commercials, because you know that's how you get paid. Something that you didn't know.
It froze again. I don't know what's going on. I put it on airplane mode. And
oh, you're getting called.
They just won't stop. Yeah, they won't stop, man. These trollers, man, they just will not stop. They is blowing my phone up.
Oh, look, somebody don't want you to do this interview. Look, there's always going to be haters. Do not worry. I'm not tripping if you're not tripping.
Man, I ain't tripping at all, man. I'm on the phone with the plug.
I know that's right.
Hey.
So basically, I feel like I was kind of rambling, but basically, per 1,000 views, let's say you get 1,000 views on a video, like every 1,000, I feel like you get a certain amount of money. So I think sometimes people will say, oh, I got 300 views on this, I didn't make money. It's just the way that Google, you know, and YouTube, how they pay out the money. And when you go to your analytics, it's literally all there showing you how much money that video is gonna make. But I think the higher the views you get, the more money you get. It's just that simple.
Okay, so all right, so if I know you get paid per 1,000 on the video, so what's the collective amount of views you have to get paid for that 1,000? You start getting paid like soon as you get 1,000, you're like, okay, we're gonna pay you $3, or?
No, I'm sorry if I explained that wrong. I'm just saying that's the dollar amount. So as you reach 1,000 views, you're getting cents, or you know, a certain amount of cents equaling whatever dollar that particular video you know, makes. I don't determine that. You can look in your analytics to see, like, for instance, whenever Wendy Williams is super popular, sometimes you make more money for her rather than you talking about somebody who's not as known. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Yeah, so every 1,000 views, you get a certain dollar amount. I don't it's hard to explain it if you can't really look at the analytics. But I think what happens is people say, oh, I got hundreds on this video, hundreds on that. You got to get your videos in the thousands of views to really start seeing the money.
That's what's up, man.
Not that you're not making money. It's just, it's not going to reflect if you're not in the thousands. Even if it's just 3,000 views or 1,000 views. But think about if you do a video every day and get, you know, 3,000 views. Like, you do that math, you're going to get some money, maybe not as much as a huge YouTuber, but you're going to get money. Like, everybody can make money on YouTube for sure.
I'm trying to get in there with y'all. Y'all getting to the bag. I'm trying to get the bag with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get in there.
Yeah, I mean, if I can be honest, that was part of the desire to do YouTube. I mean, you saw that people were making a career from home doing, you know, making their own content. Of course, I'm not going to sit here and say I didn't want to start, you know, for the money. I did. But my true motivation was I had just had a baby. I was depressed. I just had the things from, you know, having a baby.
Right.
Like, I had surgery. So I was like, I need to do something that's going to keep me busy, not think that I feel like I look fat, I'm breastfeeding, you know, just things. Having babies. That's what pushed me. But of course, when the money hit, I'm like, thank you, God, because for me, I can't speak for everybody else. For me, my journey just moved so fast. Like, I have over 100,000 subscribers by my like 8th month. You know what I mean?
But
yeah, it went fast. It went so fast. But that was before there were so many celebrity news YouTubers. There just were only really a handful of us. So we kind of dominated that sector. But now, and I don't mind. I actually like to see more and more people coming in to hear more opinions. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I got, back then it was like a handful of us and we all was getting to it,
Right.
Yeah.
Getting that bag.
Yeah.
So what was your best interview that you had on YouTube? Which one you felt like it was your best one?
Oh, it's hard to say best. I mean, because I love them. I truly, and I mean that, I really feel like I love them all equally. But if I had to choose, it would be my interview with Terrence Howard, just because he was the most well-known celebrity. And I'm a huge fan. Like, I was such a huge fan. I just could not believe that Terrence Howard's team reached out to me for an interview. I'm like,
He
me?
reached out to you?
Yes.
Whoa.
Let me tell you what happened. Look.
It sounds like a thumbnail.
Right. Okay, so this is how I got the interview with Terrence Howard. So he was at the Emmys. I remember he was at the Emmy Awards. He was on the red carpet, and he was being interviewed, on the red carpet by. Oh, I wish I remember who it was so I can blast them because I don't like them. But at the moment, I can't remember the name of the TV station that was interviewing him. But they were jerks. They asked him about his career and like why he's retiring from acting, because that's what Terrence Howard had said at the time. Right. And answered them. He pretty much said that he's, gonna take some other routes in life that are scientific aspirations. He loves math and science. However, he didn't say it that way. Right. I think what he said was, he said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something on YouTube. I'm going to build the planet Saturn without gravity. And so when he said he was going to build the planet Saturn without gravity on YouTube, they literally thought he had lost his mind. And I just couldn't understand that. So what happened was I did a YouTube video about it. I'm like, listen, I'm not a scientist. I don't know nothing about no math. But why does it make Terrence Howard a crazy lunatic just because he wants to prove something scientifically that we don't understand? Like, right. They literally interviewed him and laughed at him the next day.
What?
Headlines saying he was crazy, and it was a lot. So my normal commentary I defended him. I'm like, look, my husband is a nerd. My husband likes science too. I'll understand half of it, but just because you don't understand somebody doesn't make them crazy. So I said that in my commentary. And in my commentary, I was like, Terrence Howard, if you want me to invest, I'm investing. I want to make a bag with you. And I was just joking. And I think maybe a week later, I got a email saying, Terrence Howard would like to interview on your platform. And, the rest is history. We linked up on Skype. We didn't do a pre-interview, no nothing. He just came there. His son, I believe, he's a baby. He had a son, so it was like dark. He was like, I have my baby, but I just want to thank you for doing this, and I'm excited. And then
that's dope.
Put his baby down, turned the light on. We did the interview, and it did good. It's almost at like 300,000 views. And
okay, I see you, girl.
I was just happy to help him, because it's like Terrence Howard is amazing, famous. He don't need no YouTuber to interview him. You know what I'm saying? So for use my platform, it made me feel like I must be doing something right.
That's dope, man. Look at you. You is making it all make sense.
I appreciate that.
So my next question is, what is the worst interview you ever done that's on YouTube?
Oh my God. Okay, I haven't done many, so it's like I have so many to choose from. I think I've done like maybe 10 or less than 10. Ooh, that's not nice. I don't want to say, not the worst. I'll say, ooh, I don't want to do that, because I feel like if I say the worst, they're gonna think I'm talking about the person. It ain't them, it's me. I will say where I feel like I didn't do my best. I interviewed this woman. I don't want to say her name and put her out, but I interviewed this woman. She was doing some actors, a group of actors. And for me, I put the interview out and it did well numbers wise, but I felt bad because I could have prepared differently for it. And I don't know. It was just for me personally, I feel like I was a mess, but
Right.
people seemed to like it. They thought it was funny, and you know, they thought it was interesting, funny, and they wanted to know the details of why she was suing these actors, and is she lying or is the group of actors lying? And
Right.
I was just so happy they weren't dragging me, because I know I did a bad job, and I was just like,
Oh.
it's on my channel. You can find it.
Hey. So, all right. So, who would you like to do your next interview on for your YouTube channel that you haven't with already?
Oh, it's a lot of people.
Mm.
It's a lot of people I want to do an interview.
A lot of tea.
A lot of tea. Well, you know what? Okay, so put it this way. I have some people I want some tea from, meaning like information for the mess and the gossip. And then I have people that I just admire and just want to pick their brain so much. So I guess if we're talking about getting the mess, the tea, the gossip, I'm trying to interview Cardi B. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What's the tea with a lot of things? And
right.
I'm working on that. And as far as,
That's it. You got this.
I'm working on that for real. But as far as people who I look up to, I want to interview this director and producer named Deon Taylor. I don't know if you know about him.
The name sounds familiar, but I don't know. I probably have to see his face.
He makes so many amazing movies. Like, that's really my passion, like the entertainment industry as far as movies and film and music. And he dang, now I feel bad for not knowing the name of his segment, but during quarantine, he interviewed so many actors that had been in all of his movies, and most of his movies are, you know what I'm saying, for us. And so it was just so great to watch him as a producer, director, writer, interview all the people in his movies and just touch on parts of their lives that we don't get. Because even in my industry, we just want the mess, the tea, the gossip. But Deon Taylor, oh, he gets to it. And I think it's his content. Because although I do the mess, the tea, the gossip, I'm a true editor, and you know, I like the presentation of a show, and it for me. And I'm obsessed with his movies. Hi, Deon.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Wow. So what do you feel like is next for you? Like, you got this YouTube going. Do you have a website?
I don't, and I'm really sad about it. I actually had an amazing person creating the website for me. Cartoon Chris, look him up. He does all of my intros for me. But it's me. It's not him. It's me. I feel like I don't know the true direction of my website that I want, because my brand is changing, coming up soon. Yeah, so once I get my whole brand revamped, there will be a daytimeteatime.com. I already bought it, so I have it. Y'all can't take it. Yeah, I have it. It's, you know, it's in the works though.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So you got all these subscribers. So my next question is, how are you, or would you use your platform to encourage people?
Interesting you ask. I'm actually going to be, I haven't even announced it yet, but it's okay.
Hey, right here with Live with DJ A-Rod.
Right. I'm actually going to be doing a class. You know how everybody's has this class about how to do wigs, how to do makeup. I get this question so often, and I just can't answer every single DM. So I'm literally going to fashion the best class that I possibly can on being a YouTuber, and not just being a YouTuber. It's really important about being yourself. Why? Because it's very, very, very easy to get lost in the persona of whatever your channel is. Like, and I'm saying that from experience. Like, I started off one way, was one way in the middle, and now I feel like I'm my true, authentic self, because sometimes you try to be what you think the fans want. Then be what the celebrities are, because they're going to watch you. And now, daytime, tea time, Candace, whatever you call me, I don't care. I am me all the way now. So yeah, there will be
true self.
Yeah, there's gonna be a class released, you know, very affordable. I'm not trying to steal y'all money, but you know, I do believe that when you have something that people want to know how to do, you get a blessing and help people here and there, which I do all the time. But when it comes to hundreds and thousands of people asking me, I'm going to make a class, and it's going to be really beneficial. I'm excited.
Well, I'm going to take that class. So you make sure you give me the link or whatever it is. We in there, and I'm going to bring some people with me.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you.
No problem. So what are your thoughts on the Black Lives Matter movement? How do you feel about that?
Oh my goodness. I love Black Lives Matter. The movement, Black Lives Matter, us. You know what I'm saying? The fact that we are actually finally seeing what's been happening forever. You know what I'm saying? What I don't like is that we don't get to talk about it freely. It's very annoying. It's very, very, very annoying. Online, on Instagram, on Twitter, on YouTube. They, them, they, whoever.
Right.
Silence us when talking about it. And it's that irritates the heck out of me. Yeah. Love the Black Lives Matter movement. We need to stand up for us. And I always say for us, but the reason we do that is because all we got is us sometimes. It feels like beg, other races to acknowledge simple truths like I shouldn't be on the ground with somebody's knee on my neck while I'm crying asking for my doggone mama. You know what I'm saying? Simple truths like that. Sometimes you have to explain to your, white, Asian, or other friends. And, for people who are not Black, that is why we do that, for us. Because sometimes all we got is us in this fight. But, if you truly support and love your Black family and friends, then
right,
we shouldn't have to ask you to support. You should do it because you care.
All right. So how do you feel like us as Black people can change the narrative with how we are, I'm saying, the perception of us? How can we change that narrative with along with using the Black Lives Matter?
That's a difficult question. Just what you called it, a narrative. I wouldn't worry about the narrative, of what people think of us. You know what I'm saying? If you are a person of color, Black, mixed, whatever you define as Black, people get mad at that when you call a mixed person Black, but
right.
Anyways, person of color, I feel put your best foot forward. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you wouldn't do it in front of your mama and your grandma, don't do it online. Period. That's just kind of how I feel. I feel like there's a narrative that we are all a certain way, and it's not true. I mean, be yourself. I'm not saying don't be yourself. I'm just saying if everyone's upset about a certain narrative we have, then stop doing whatever that narrative is.
Right.
And not just that, if you are that narrative, whatever that means, also support your people. Don't just be the narrative of, I don't even like to say what the stereotypes are to give
right.
But whatever those stereotypes are, whatever those narratives are, if you're comfortable in those narratives, then be you. However, show the other side of us. You know what I'm saying? There's so many parts of us as Black people. Sometimes it's entertaining, sometimes it's entertaining to be that narrative, but don't just be that. Show every part of us so that we're not defined one way, if you care.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's dope. Good answer. You did that. So, all right. So what are some challenges or some obstacles that you face or going through with being one of the hottest YouTubers on the platform in the world?
You better stop. Look, you about to give me all the confidence, okay?
Hey, I do.
Right. I mean, I don't even know where to start. I mean, the first one that pops into my head, I know even as big as I am and you think I'm the best and I feel like I'm the best, I feel like I'm popping. Believe it or not, sometimes I feel like sometimes you want the acknowledgement. You don't need it. It's not a necessity. But sometimes there's celebrities who watch you. You know what I mean? They have more of that influence to help if they like you. I mean, if they're a fan, they enjoy you.
Right.
Sometimes these celebrities be watching from the bushes. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes just a little follow and help a sister out. You know what I'm saying? But or not even just celebrities, people in my own sector. Sometimes it's like, and if you're bigger than me, I mean,
Right.
sometimes I feel like the support is not as genuine as I would like. You know what I'm saying? There's a handful of us who stick together and help each other out and share each other's videos. But sometimes, I guess maybe it's a competition sometimes rather than supporting each other. So that gets annoying for me because I feel like I share somebody's video in a heartbeat, and then,
Right.
or you know what I'm saying? Like YouTubers versus Instagrammers. It's like people on Instagram don't want to share you, but we use all of their things in our videos. So sometimes that is an annoyance for me personally. I'm like, dang, is it just a competition? Because I know you like me. We said we friends, but I'm supporting you, not supporting me. But yeah, that's more in my head. I would never, confront people because I feel like people do whatever they want, and it is what it is.
Right. That's what's up. Okay. I see how you coming, girl. I see you doing your little thing,
I'm saying it's just the truth. It gets very frustrating, especially when in this game, celebrities are now YouTubers. So it's like, dang, now we hogging up the spot. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I actually do like a lot of celebrities who started YouTube channels. But it's like, when we have our little sector, we have to support each other. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's all. It would help. It would make it less competitive and beef and mess.
That's what's up. So are you going to start? Do you have a podcast? Do you have one?
I don't. I considered doing one. It doesn't really fit into my schedule at the moment, but I do plan on doing that at some point.
So when you do it, are you going to like do it live from YouTube as you're doing your podcast? Are you going to put your podcasts on YouTube, or are you just going to like stream it somewhere?
I do have something in the works. I cannot announce right now, but the ink hasn't dried yet on the streaming service that I'm partnering with. So because it's going to be a whole rollout, you know what I'm saying? It's a streaming service. Huh?
I said sneak peek. What we doing?
Yeah, sneak peek. I'm going to be signing on, God willing, everything works out, contracts wise, like really, really soon, to where I'll be streaming live content, more exclusive content, keeping my YouTube channel. I'm keeping my YouTube channel. However, the topics that I don't get to talk about on YouTube because they censor the heck out of us, those topics, I'm going to say whatever I want on this other streaming service.
Ooh, better watch out.
I can't wait. I'm so excited. And interviews as well. I'll keep some interviews on YouTube, no problem. However, if it's going to be on the streaming service. So that's coming up, announcing that soon. So that's why I said a podcast it doesn't really fit into what I got going on. And then I got my kids. I drive over to my mother's house 7 a.m, drop my kids off, come back here. So podcast and YouTube and the streaming service. Listen, to hire some people.
Right. That's what's up. So are you going to start a YouTube for your kids as well?
I used to have one. I don't see myself doing that anytime soon. However, my kids do want that, but I gotta protect them, man. It's too many trolls and stuff out there, and kids and
they on right now.
I don't want nobody looking at my babies. I don't know. I think a lot of this sex trafficking, pedophilia stuff all over the internet. I don't even want you to see my kids unless I post them on my Instagram story. So probably not. Probably not.
So, okay. Do you ever thought about being on the radio? Or are you gonna get you a little talk show on the radio? Kind of add to the campaign?
I mean, listen, I got a lot of aspirations and things coming, so I would never say no to any opportunity like that. I have a lot of people that I look up to in that area. I'm watching, I'm learning, and God willing, a lot of those options will happen.
I can see that Tea Time syndicated nationally.
Listen, look, I'm gonna need a whole nanny and some employees. But yes, I believe I believe that that's coming. I just, like I said, I'm gonna be rebranding. Things are gonna be different. It's still gonna be me, daytime, tea time, but the vibe, it needs to change a bit, because if I'm completely honest, the mess, the tea, the gossip, it gets draining mentally and spiritually. So no, but I was gonna say nobody wants to wake up and talk about people. Actually, some people do. I'm just saying that's not all I want to do. Is give commentary on other people's lives. There's so much more to me and my brand, to where I gotta expand, and I'm pretty excited to do it.
Right. Well, I'm glad you was announcing something about it on this platform. It's an honor for you to do that with me. So you heard it first, right here, live with DJ A-Rod.
Of course, no problem. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Is there anything else that you would like to share with the people that's watching you right now, looking up to you, mentees, all of us? Is there anything else you want to share?
I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I want to tell people to be confident and don't give up. That sounds so cliche, but that is the realest thing I can say. Be confident, don't give up, whether you want to be a YouTuber, singer, rapper, whatever it is. Like, we are living in a day where you can carve, your own lane, whatever that is. Like, even with celebrity news, just find a way. Your perspective is always going to set you apart from somebody else. If you want to do celebrity, if you want to do hair and whatever, starting a business, this is the time. Technology is popping. You can do it. If I can do it, starting from just doing this, hey guys, it's daytime tea time, this is what I think. Like,
there you go.
to now I'm on camera, I'm being interviewed by you. I'm interviewing my favorite celebrities. I'm talking on the phone, FaceTiming my favorite celebrities. Like, that is crazy, the life that I'm living. I'm telling you, I can do that with 3 little kids, 2, 4, and 6 years old. You can do it. You are never too busy to go for your dream. You know what I'm saying? That's just a fact.
That's a blessing that you're able to do that, man. God gonna keep blessing you, man. As long as you keep being the person you are, you all right. You're gonna be good.
Thank you. And real quick, I do want to shout out my my YouTube besties. I got a lot of them, so nobody take offense. But the 2 that I just want to highlight, my 2 friends, Chronicle Speaks YouTube channel. I love her. She does me. The Armand Wiggins show. That's my boo, Armand. He's actually going to be in Atlanta this weekend. We're going to have some fun. Erica Banks. We're going to have some fun this weekend. Yeah, follow those 2 YouTubers, y'all. There's a lot of us. We all got great opinions. We all got great stories. So you can have your fave, but you know what I'm saying? Circle the block and see us all. You know what I'm saying?
Block, okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. I thank you for doing this. Thank you so much. You know what I'm saying? Is there anybody else you want to shout out? I mean, I'm about to get you a Grammy at this point. Come on.
Thank God for giving me this opportunity with DJ A-Rod.
Yes, it is. Bless your
heart. On his platform when nobody else would. Hallelujah. Not just playing.
Bless your heart. Yeah.
Bless hard, DJ A-Rod. No, but it's funny you say, is there anybody else? I don't know. I mentioned celebrities on YouTube. I was not throwing shade. I'm just being honest. Like, dang, the celebrities are on YouTube and like, we want to interview you. But anyway, there is one celebrity who I love who's on YouTube doing very well, and that is comedian Luenell. Yo, you know Luenell. She's on YouTube, and I've been watching her a lot lately. And
what?
Found out she watched my show. I'm like, you watch me? I watch you. Hey, Luenell.
Hey.
Yeah, y'all check out Luenell. She is a mess. She is funny. She's on
tonight.
Yeah, she's on YouTube acting up just like me. Hey, Luenell.
Oh, guys. Oh, it's going down, man. I'm about to go on your YouTube tonight, and I'm about to do some homework.
Yeah, and you hit me up, and I mean that. I mean, like I said, I can't answer everybody's, but look, we following each other, so I'll probably see your DM first. You know what I'm saying? So seriously, any questions, you might as well get it now while it's free. Look, the class ain't ready.
I know, right? Yeah, I just Lunch the Live with DJ A-Rod YouTube. We're putting the interviews on there. So we gonna be on YouTube. So I got to come up with a little messy thumbnail.
We can do a collab. Listen, I love to support other YouTubers, and I mean that. Like, people say that and they don't mean it. There's enough people who can attest to me doing that, and I don't even ever mention them. But I really do have a passion for helping everybody, because I'm like, this was a blessing. Of course, I have a husband who makes money and everything, so I was not hurting for money. But to do something on my own, make money, there's some power in that, just as a woman. So, and you're a man, but I'm just saying, I feel like I want to help anybody fulfill their dreams if I can help. And I mean that, for real. So
hold you to that. Hey, my follow-up game crazy. Follow-up game crazy now.
I mean it. I mean that with all my heart. You got it on live, so like, I can't hide from it.
Hey, that's it. You already said it. I ain't even got to say nothing else. We good. I'm ready to work now. I'm ready to hang up and DM.
Yeah, I'll be waiting. I'll be looking.
That's what's up, man. Well, I'm gonna send you mine so you can see what it is, and then I'll let you can make your own concept on it and tell me what you think. You know what I'm saying? So, so thank you for doing this. Appreciate it. I know you got videos to make, people to interview, celebrities to FaceTime. So do your thing, girl.
I know that's right. Thank you. Bye, everybody.
Bye.